Hey guys, it's Elephant451000 here, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to breed mealworms. As you can see, I've already got a tank set up here. Please don't leave nasty comments. I mean, if they're bad comments, can you please just use them to help me? Well, anyway, here I've got a 10-gallon tank to start off here. I'll bring it closer so you can see. I got a 10-gallon tank with the mealworms in it. Now, right now, I just came home from school, but I don't have the food in here right now, but you can use anything like carrots, strawberries, but you need to change them out quickly or they'll get mold and kill your colony. In here right now, I have about a couple thousand of these guys. Got a couple thousand of these guys in here, right here. Crap, sorry, my bad. Got a couple thousand of these guys. I'm using them to feed bearded dragons and leopard geckos. So they are coming in helpfully for me, or helpful for me. I've got in here. I've got the beetles. I can show them to you. But anyway, I've got the beetles in here, and those are laying the eggs. They lay a couple hundred eggs over their lifetime. They don't usually live that long, maybe a couple weeks at the most. I've got those in there for them because they like to stay in the shade, and they don't like to come out very often when it's light. Once again, you just feed them carrots and strawberries or pretty much anything you can find. They'll eat pretty much anything. Down here, sometimes I feed them a mixture of like other food too, like some cricket food, like from out or something. They'll eat that, but they usually like the fruit more because they drink the juice and that helps their bodies. So here, I'll get you out the life forms right here real quick. See if I can find them all. So first, obviously, got the mealworm. And when they start, obviously they're small, but then they molt and they become white, and then they regrow with a new layer of skin, and then that makes them an adult mealworm. Makes them an adult mealworm, and once they shed off that layer, they become a pupa, which I'll try and find one of those for you real quick. Here we go. Here's one of these. So here's a pupae. Now they turn from the mealworm, which I just showed you, to the pupae. Now, some people may say that you can't keep them together, but really you can. I mean, as long as you put in the fruit in their food, they won't eat each other or anything. So it should be fine. Anyway, so they turn into these pupa, and a couple weeks after they turn into them, they will eventually turn into the beetles. And the beetles are the main goal which you're going for, because they're the ones that lay the eggs and keep your colonies going. So as long as you have the pupa and the beetles, you'll be set. Now I'll try and find, so immediately, once they come out of the pupae, they turn into one of these little guys right here. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, they turn into orange head and white body little beetle, soft-shelled beetle, and that's the first stage that they come in through. Show you that there, yeah, right there, got it a little bit. Anyway, they turn into that, and then as they mature, they grow into darker colors. So I'll put this little guy back here. I'll try and find the next stage for you. Next stage. Let's see here. Well, anyway, the next stage they turn brown. Here's one right here. I've had this colony going. I've gone on and off with mealworms, but I've had them for about 2 years now. And here's my colonies. Here's my one of the brown beetles. And these guys are the second stage of metamorphosis from the white and orange head beetle now into the brown one, and their shell is getting harder. But now I'll get you out one of the adult beetles, which is the final life cycle. Go. And surprisingly, female beetles are actually bigger than the male beetles, as they have the bigger egg amount, so they're just bigger in general. And here is the male adult. This one looks like a female. This looks like a female actually, and she is being all crazy. I'll show that to you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, so the adult ones are black, and um, and that's their final life cycle, and you want them because they'll lay the eggs for you and keep your colony going. And so, and anyway, so that's pretty much all you do. Mealworms are pretty easy to take care of. They don't smell or anything, so you can keep them inside, and you can use them for any type of lizard or even fishing for that matter. Like if you do freshwater fishing. But I use them for my leopard geckos. Here, I'll show you real quick. I use them for my leopard geckos, which are right down there. And then I also use them for my bearded dragon, which is right over here. It's a girl, and her name is Sunsets. There. So, that's pretty much it. Mealworms are pretty easy. Just follow these steps I showed you, and you'll be sure to succeed. Also, when you're breeding mealworms, just one more tip. Every once in a while, get a few extra, like a count of 100, and then just keep it going. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. If you didn't like this video, don't like it. If you did like it, and please subscribe. And please don't leave any nasty comments unless they'll help me or whatever. Okay, so, see ya. Thanks, you dude. Peace.